Yo, what's up, YouTube, and welcome to Do Not Take This Cat Home. In this game, we find a stray cat in a box, like you can see on the screen here, and I guess we try to not take it home, but we probably will because I am a cat daddy and I have to take care of cats when I see them. But this is a horror game, so let's get ready to see some insanity, some crazy things that are gonna happen. Who knows? Because this cat has something going on. Alrighty, let's get to it. All right, so here we go. Do not take this cat home. We have question marks here, so I'm guessing this is different endings. I've heard there's a lot of endings to this game, so we're probably gonna do the first things we're gonna do is we're gonna get the bad ending of not of ignoring the cat right away, right? That's our intention at least. So let's go ahead and check this out. Let's go ahead and start this and let's have some fun. Let's see what happens and do not take this cat home. You're not having a great day as usual. Okay. So it's already starting off pretty sad. Oh, great. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out. But in the middle of your walk, it starts to rain. Typical, but maybe this is just a sign that you should have stayed home today. Yeah, you can always try again tomorrow, right? You turn to head home when meow. We heard a little meow from the cat there. Huh? What was that? There are only a few people around on the street. Makes sense due to the increase of missing persons around the area recently. Well, that and the weather. Dot 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 dot. But none of them react to the sound at all. Curiosity guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a dark, dingy alleyway. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward. The ground dampened by the rain makes your steps sound louder and more confident than you actually feel. I thought there was going to be two meows because there's meow meow. Finally, the sound source comes into view in the cold, dim light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box, it's a cat. Dude, the cat's so cute. I love cats. I have a ragdoll cat and Cloud. Oh man, he's such a gentleman. Nice big blue eyes too. Huh. Guess that should have been obvious. It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of its black fur. It's like flashlights in his eyes, right? It puts its front paws up on the edge of the box and looks up at you. That's cute. Startle animation. S- So cute. Oh my god, I did not expect that from our character because he seemed so, or our character, he or she seems so just downtrodden, And it definitely knows it. You've never had much of an opinion one way or another about cats before. But if they're all like this one, it's a shock they haven't already found a way to rule the world. You don't think you'd mind bowing down to a feline overlord. You look around the alley with a small frown. Who leaves a cat in cardboard boxes these days anyway? Wouldn't they just jump out and leave the box eventually? Cat just stares. The cat doesn't answer you. Obviously. It also doesn't do as you suggest and leave the box. It's just looking at you, as if for you to make the next move. So, like I said, first option, do not take cat home. We're just gonna walk away. Get that ending out of the way, right? With a sigh, you take a decisive step back. As cute as the cat is, you really can't afford to be taking in a pet on a whim. Rent's coming up soon, and your job doesn't exactly leave you rolling in dough. You give the cat a sad nod. Sorry. Good luck out here, okay? You turn around and leave the cat in the alley behind. Rain's picking up. Do you hear that sad meow as, we're just walking away? Time to head home. Ending? Not a fool. Not a fool. So, all right. Here we go. All right. Next, this time we're going to take the cat home. Take cat home. We're thinking. You know what? You reach into the box and pick the cat up, holding it out in front of you. Why not? Oh, that's cute. You're all alone and well. I'm kind of in the same boat myself. So, You bring the cat close. You didn't realize it was shivering until just then, but it slowly breathes easier as it presses into your chest. Why not stick together, right? At least for a little while. Some cute purrs. You think a little while will probably be more like a day. You'll be responsible and take it to a shelter tomorrow. But for now, let's get you out of the rain, okay? You stop by a small local pet store for some cat food, then head back home. You live in a modest apartment. One bedroom, one bathroom. One you living in one you living alone in it. So it feels weird having another living being inside it after so long, even if it is just a cat. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you watch for a moment as it curiously explores the new environment. Leaving the feline to its own devices, you set about making the both of you some dinner. You okay? Make the cat some dinner. I'm down. Oh yeah. You take out the can of cat food and open it with a tab on top. You put some cat food on a saucer and click your tongue to call the cat over to you. Look at that that fishy on that label. It perks up at your beckoning and rushes over. It looks at the plate of food and completely ignores it. My cat does the same thing. He is very picky, so I'm always on a hunt for new food for him. Not hungry, I guess. You try not to let it annoy you. The cat doesn't understand the concept of money to appreciate that you spent your hard-earned cash on it. It's just a cat after all. I'll just I'll just leave it here if you get hungry later, okay? The cat rubs his body against your leg with a purr. You smile. That's enough of a thanks for you. It follows you to the kitchen as you start on your own dinner. You decide that you have enough ingredients for a sandwich. Bread toasted, mayo, mustard spread, turkey and cheese, and lettuce perfectly placed. Tomato slice. Ow! You wince as you cut your finger on the knife while slicing a tomato. Stupid. You feel a little embarrassed for such a blunder and sigh, tossing the knife into the cutting board. You're about to head to the bathroom for a bandage when the cat hops up onto the counter. It sniffs the knife and meows almost pointedly at you. Don't worry, I'm alright. It was just an shock. You watch as the cat starts to lick lightly, but enthusiastically at the blood on the knife. Whoa, wait. This cat just wants blood? So what if we had like like a raw steak, just it's like bloodied, right? It's not blood, it's like some kind of chemical from the meat itself. But the concept is still there, right? At your blood. You're so shocked that by the time you come to your senses, the knife has been completely licked clean. That cat doing its job, cleaning that knife. This is Suslo. The cat sits back, staring at you, thinking. You you feel a little uneasy. Sure, cats are meat-eating predators, but that was a little weird, right? Sure, you're no cat expert, but that was definitely not something an ordinary cat would do, right? Meow, thinking. Well, regardless, you're not about to abandon a cat in need while it's still raining outside. Not after all your efforts. You're going to take it to the shelter tomorrow anyway. What's one night of awkwardness? Weird or not? It's just a cat. Or is it? The rest of the evening, unfortunately, goes downhill from there. Even after covering up your fingers, Even after covering up your fingers cut with a bandage, the cat keeps trying to lick at the wound. While you're eating your sandwich, while you're cleaning up the kitchen, while trying to watch TV, you gently push it away every time, but You're starting to get worried at the strange behavior. What if it's got a taste for blood and thinks you're food now? You're not sure what you'll do if it starts to get more aggressive. You keep thinking about the cat food sitting in the corner, untouched. Cat just wants blood. Really wants the blood. Really, really wants that blood. Come on, enough already. You shove it away a little more forcefully, this time out of annoyance. You feel bad immediately, but before you can do anything, the cat meows sharply at you and dashes off around the corner and into the hall. You sigh deeply. At this point, you're just worried that it's going to take a bite out of you in your sleep. Maybe a vet will have an idea on how to calm it down. You can only hope. You don't have many other options left other than tossing the cat out in the rain. After finding the number of a local vet, you pick up your landline and oh, did the power go out? Did it really? I mean, it's storming out, right? The lights just went out. Do we have dial tone? Because I think they said landline phone, right? Great, just great. Rain must have knocked the power out. You check your cell phone only to find that it's out of battery. Oh my! You let your cell phone die? Oh, rookie mistake. You must have forgotten to charge it before leaving out earlier. The outing had been so spur of the moment that it had no doubt messed with your usual routine. You grab a flashlight and turn it on. Okay, so we have some light about us now. It's quiet. It's too quiet. Did the rain stop? But then, why did the power go out? You look outside. The sky is pitch black. What time is it? You turn to check the clock. Sudden shock. The cat sits on top of your digital clock staring at you. What is going? Oh, wait. It has help, kill, and it's just flashing different numbers. I'm pretty sure there's a 666 in there somewhere. Oh, this is no bueno. And we have the flashlight of that cat eyeball staring right at us. Thinking now, you realize the clock shouldn't be working at all with the power outage, but the numbers are lit up and going completely haywire. Oh yeah, it's having words when it shouldn't have words, right? The cat stares at you. It's completely still. You'd think it was a statue if you didn't know any better. It's not giving off any indication that it's alive. It's not blinking. It's not even breathing. But its eyes. Oh, its eyes. This isn't normal. You're afraid. You want to run, but you're afraid of letting the cat out of your sight. You consider tossing the cat out after all. But, oh, your vision getting hazy? As soon as the thought enters your head, you feel a sharp urge to vomit. Oh my gosh. Those eyes. Its eyes hold you still. Even with your flashlight trained on it, its pupils are large. Round. Oh my gosh. The flashlight flickers. Sudden darkness. The darkness continues. And the cat is gone. Fear immediately grips your mind. The silence, punctuated with the rapid pumping of your blood in your heart, is overridden as your ears slowly start to pick up the sound of static all around you. How is the clock working with no power? You don't know why such a question matters at that moment, but you feel as if having the answer will make sense out of everything that's happening. That order will be restored. Sudden silence. But no answer comes to mind. I guess we're thinking. You back away from the clock and feel as if the air itself coils tightly and abruptly in response, like a predator prepared to pounce, but waiting for your next move. But you're afraid to move. You're afraid to even take a breath. But you can't stay still forever, right? Whatever is watching you, you can already feel its impatience. It's too eager. You don't know how you know this, but you can sense it as clearly as if it had whispered, "Let's play." That's creepy. Right into your ear, right into your soul. It won't let you wait it out. Nah, not that you could even if it did. You can't stay still. You can't stay here. You have to run. With this thought, a sudden primal instinct awakens within you, making you tear yourself into a hasty burst of movement, of action. But you're still weak from the fear's grip on your mind. Your legs tangle together under you in your haste and you fall to the ground. Oh, did we get. Are we bleeding? A sharp pain explodes in the center of your foot. At first, you think that you broke your ankle, but something warm and wet trickles down the length of your foot, pooling underneath it. What the heck? Did we step on like a nail or a tack or something? You hear the sound of metal scraping on tiles after skidding across the floor, as if it had been kicked. Did do you think we kicked the knife? Winded from your fall, you look up in a daze and see the object glinting in a strange light coming in from outside. The light pouring in from you now open front door. The light pouring in from your now open front door. Thoughts of how, when, who, what, in regards to your inexplicably open door screeches to a halt as your brain finally identifies the metallic object you've been staring at. It's your kitchen knife, and still tinted red from your earlier blunder. But that's not right. Wasn't it completely licked clean by the. You gulp dryly at the pain in your foot. You barely have time to wonder how the knife ended up on your living room floor to be stepped on, instead of resting on your cutting board in the kitchen where you left it. Eyes peering into you when you spy something in the darkness just beyond the knife. It spies right back at you. A pair of glowing, golden eyes come forward as the cat emerges from the shadows into the light from your doorway. It pads lightly over the knife as if skipping in delight. Oh my gosh. And bends down to lap at the blood dripping from the blade. Ah, your senses slowly begin to overwhelm you. The chill of the air as it starts to suffocate you under its weight. The sound of your shaky breaths, discordant against the static now piercing your skull. The dryness on your tongue spreading to your throat. The incomprehensible sight of the stray you've taken in. Licking away at your kitchen knife, once again completely clean. The scent of blood from the fresh wound on your foot. Blood? Cat just staring. Golden eyes slide up to you as if in response to your sudden realization. Blood. You're hurt. Your foot is bleeding. You're bleeding. You're bleeding. The cat barely moves, shoulders twitching as if just considering the act of mounting forward. But you're already on your feet and out the door. You run, or rather limp, down the empty street. The sky is black and bleeding red. But there's a strange light emitting from nowhere that casts everything else in white. The houses, the trees, the road, even you. Everything except your blood. You can just barely glimpse the bloody imprints your injured foot leaves in your wake with every impact it makes with the ground. It hurts. It hurts. But you can't stop. You don't stop. Not when the shadows grow around you. Not when you feel the gaze of eyes all over you. Not when the road ahead of you is darkened by a long shadow of something behind you. Even then, you don't stop running, because if that's the cat right there ahead of you, then what in the world is behind you? We have another choice. Look behind you or keep running. Oh my gosh. I think at this moment, curiosity would get the better of us, and then we would look behind us, right? We're gonna choose look behind you. Dot dot dot. Huh? Huh? Interesting. How very, very interesting. Ending 0, it begins. Oh! Oh! Ending 0? Oh! Oh, what? So there's 40 endings. It begins. Oh, wait. So the not taking the cat home is not an ending? Oh, my lord. That wasn't an ending? Okay. Interesting. All right. So that's it for today. Do not take this cat home. Super interesting. I plan to continue and get some more endings. This was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. I hope you did too. If you have any interest in this game, definitely check out the itch.io page. I will have the link in the description for you. Alrighty. Take care and peace.